Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome back to The Messenger. In the last video, we defeated the midnight, or should I say the full moon, Autumn Hills plant monster. And now, it's time to visit the Catacombs. Ouch. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were an undead. What kind of creature are you? You've never seen a phobican? No. Apparently you guys make me sneeze. Oh. Phobican? We are a tribe of builders. Technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we are named after. What's your name? Necro. Oh, okay. Necro, so you fear the dead, somehow ended up in the catacombs. Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above, and was instantly paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work. Okay. Ow. Huh. What happened? I almost died just there. Strictly speaking, you did. Huh? But how? My name's Horrible. Horrible? At your service, I'm the one you never would have met had you any skills. I do take offense to that. The gist of it is, I have a magic ring that allows me to control space and time. So whenever you are about to die, I will appear to stop everything and teleport you back to the latest checkpoint. Much appreciated. Okay, what's the catch? Well, for one, you will still feel agonizing pain every single time. Also, I'm keeping track of your debt in my little notepad. So I'll stick around to steal your loot until either we're even or I am bored. Okay. I mean, I can't let you die if you... could let you die if you prefer. No, I'm good. Seems we have a deal. Glad we see eye to eyes. Carry on, then. Yep. Eat some. Yay. I have a new friend. Even if he is a lone shark. Come on. Out of the way. Gotcha. Want to go up here? Yep. Okay. What do we have over here? Oh, I guess the debt's even now. Okay. I'm gonna try my best not to get killed. Going down. Oh. Cool. Interesting little layout. Oh dear. Okay. sure this is... okay. Okay, good. And... oh. Oh dear. Really? Really? Oh, that sucked. Can't believe I died again. Oh well. It's not like it's out of the ordinary for this game. Come on. Just get me out of here. And don't squish me. Running this way. Oh, I gotta do this all over again. That's fine. Either he's bored very easily, or that was a very quick debt collection. Okay. Yep. There. Checkpoint. And, hello, you. Need anything? What do you want to chat about? Current area. Hey, you made it to the Catacombs. Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons. And bats. Oh, evil wizards too. You bet. Necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are more original ones lined up. Okay. No. Okay. Upgrades. Ooh. Found one. Haha. Thank you. No, I'll mess with that another day. Because that will take a bit of the video if I do that. Don't want to do that right now. Woo. Okay. I'm gonna focus on... nope. Dear. What I'm doing here. Voila. Go. Clear. Don't get caught by the spikes. There we go. And up. And down. Okay, my fault. I tried to be sneaky and speed my way through this. And going up. Ah, full health. Thank you. And run. Okay. Run. Oh, this helps out quite a bit when you're in a hurry. Excuse me. Here. Run. Gotcha. Going down. No, don't want to go down. Haha. There. I'm happy now. Let's go this way. Is that just coincidence, or not? I don't know. Either way, I made it through there. Away with you, bat. Away. Okay. Almost. Ow. Made it. And... voila. Heads up. Don't need little whiz-robe flying around. I have enough of him with Legend of Zelda. Boy. Okay. Oh no, not again. 3 of you guys. Haha. Come on. I'm gonna collect as many of those gems as I can. Okay. Just going down. Right. Yep. Get me out of here. Spike wall. Make a run for it. Too slow. Okay. Yep. Yep. Ah, what fun. Ninja Gaiden meets Castlevania in Metroid. Ow. Gotcha. Don't like those guys, they just fly about too much. Almost. Why do I keep saying things which is going to cause me to have a bad day? See what I mean? Really? Oh boy. Just running through here. Okay. Cleared. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, on the spikes. Where's the shop? Where's the shop? I need the shop. There's the shop. Bingo. Alright, let's see. Anything new? Nothing. I will need to get that so I can get rid of him a lot faster. You study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? for magic. Come on, you just asked. Oh, but I meant... Believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Okay, level boss. I believe you have reached the Necromancer's doorstep. Any advice? Very little is known about this villain. Okay, so no advice. Dodging anything that looks like evil magic will be a good start. Wow, great help. Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. I really appreciate all the support. Look, Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans on taking over the world with his undead army. All we know. Sorry, I meant all I know. I'm totally on my own here. What? Any stories? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a poor old lady who had nothing in life, save for a small shack in a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Her whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. Am I pronouncing that right? Oh well. One day she was visited by a starving beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation and was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering, then invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. And guess, she didn't want anything, and it's a moral about living frugally. No, this is good. Let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became the pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. And then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let Death out of the trap, and since then there has been misery in the world. The end. That's funny. Right? What's the moral? Being selfish justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery. I don't know, it's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. Yeah, it is interesting, but... Ay. Okay. On to the Necromancer. And with this army of undead, everyone will soon fear the mighty Ruxxtin. What now? We have a visitor. I don't have time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. Oh, great. Just when you thought you get to play with your evil lab. I have to remind you who's in charge here. Now say something threatening and try not to embarrass us like you did last time. Oh, I've been practicing. Watch this. Who dares enter my lair? Is that a messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course. Good plan. On guard! Face the mighty might of Ruxxtin the Great. I think I'll stand here. Whee. No! Idiot. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, this fight's gonna be over really quick at this rate. Nope. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. I don't like this plan. Not anymore. Gotcha. Am I gonna make it? Yes. Goodbye, Necromancer. I yield. Wait, I don't? It's over. This evil thing is clearly not working out for us. No matter how many skulls we slap onto ourselves. Any suggestion then? I'm listening. I don't know. Just something else. Like what? Introspection would be a good start? What has all this brought us, really? Ridiculous. I'm sticking to evil. Oh yeah, and how are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you? Well, I could. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It's settled then. Carry on, messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. Okay. Now with that, we entered the Bamboo Creek. But I think I'm going to leave it here for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, see you guys.